Hey lovelies, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I hope you enjoyed this video. Check out some of my other content and subscribe to my channel. Make sure you leave a comment down below and give this video a thumbs up. So today's video is me doing a quote-unquote fill on my flexi hand. This is the set that I did in my last video, and I will link that in the cards above. So I'm just gonna kind of pull the nails out a little bit and just mimic, like, say they had grown out for a couple weeks. The reason I wanted to do a fill is these originally were the Gel X tips that I did dip powder on top of to add a little bit of strength. So I'm just gonna do a dip powder fill on these tips. I have done this on myself, and I will, at the end of this video, link my playlist for full coverage nail tips. I have done a fill on myself on these tips, on the Kiara Sky tips. I've done dip powder on top of these tips. I've done builder gel. So you can do a lot with these tips, but I wanted to do a fill mainly because I am trying to practice more, and I don't want to use five brand new tips every time I want to practice a set. So this is also kind of like when you're using your flexi hand, you can reuse some of the stuff and do another set. You don't have to start over each time. So I was just like, well, I might as well just do a quote unquote fill. Excuse me. So the tool that I use to take off the rhinestones, I did get that off YAYOGE's website. I did not find it on Amazon, but it is on YAYOGE's website under tools, and it's just a tool to remove your bling. I know a lot of us use our nippers, which is fine. Just don't use those nippers to remove bling and then to cut your cuticle area, because you've kind of made them dull. But that's a great tool as well, and it was only a couple bucks on YAYOGE's website. I also have a discount code if you are interested, and that's in the description box below. So I'm just going to go ahead and remove all the polish, and if this was an actual person, I would be removing any lifting as well. I don't show every nail because it's kind of repetitive. I don't know if it's relaxing to watch someone remove polish. It is, for me, it's something that is relaxing. So, but I don't know if everyone finds that relaxing. So I only show a couple nails, and the bit that I'm using is a 5-in-1, and this is by Pana, and these bits are pretty inexpensive. I'm not using my e-file on a very high speed because I generally don't really go over 10 or 15. I'm probably at about 8 or 8,000 RPMs right now. So if you use it at a lower speed, you will have to go over the nail a little bit more than you would at a higher speed. So I'm just trying to blend in that old cuticle area with what I'm going to do next is the fill. So I'm just trying to blend that in so it's not too bulky around that area. I want to make sure all my polish is off, and then I want to make sure the nail is as smooth as possible. So after I removed all the polish, I went in with a hand file and just smoothed out any ridges that may have been left by the e-file bit. So you want to make sure that you're starting again with a flat, smooth surface. It's just easier to apply your dip powder. You get a better coverage when that surface is smooth. So again, after I removed all the polish, I just went in with the hand file and just buffed out that surface and just really looked at where, if I had taken off too much of the previous set, where I would just make sure that I would have to apply more dip. And the I'm sorry, I got distracted. The dust collector that I'm using is by Macar, and that information, it is available on their website as well as my Amazon storefront. So after I have buffed all the nails, I'm just going to apply the dip powder again. I ended up going in with 2 coats of dip powder because I did kind of take a lot off and some areas were a little bit sheer, and I knew that two of the nails I was going to have exposed. So I just wanted to make sure that I had full coverage and even coverage as well. So I went in with one coat of the Prep and one coat of the Prime from the Kiara Sky Jelly Tip starter kit. And I am using base coat on this again. The last video I used base coat, and I did have a one of my subscribers was kind of confused as why I was putting the hand in the lamp. So essentially, instead of using the resins, I'm just using the base coat. And I have multiple videos on this as well if you want to look through my dip powder playlist. I do have a lot of videos using the liquids as well as the gel. So for me personally, I don't have a preference, to be honest. I think I get a smoother application with the base coat than I do with the liquids, but either or is fine, whatever you want to do. So if you were using the liquids, you would just apply those as usual. But if you're using the base coat, you just want to do thin, even layers, sprinkle your powder, cure it in the lamp for 60 seconds. Then when you pull it out of the lamp, that's when you want to dust off the excess powder. So I did 2 layers of that, cured each layer for 60 seconds. I didn't show both, I just showed the first layer. So I will be right back to talk to you guys when I am applying the polish. I forgot to mention that the nude that I'm using is the same nude from the previous video, and that is First Nude by Not Polish. Okay, so now I'll let you guys watch me finish the application of the dip powder. Okay guys, so I'm back. The color that I'm going to be using is Model 1 Solid Cream Gel Polish. And this one comes in a set of 6. This is actually set number 3. And you could find that on Model 1's website. And I do have a code down below if you're interested. I haven't used my gel pots in a while, and I saw baby girl Nails. She was using her gel pots, and I'm like, hey, let me use my gel pots. There's not a real reason why I don't use these. They're really pigmented. They apply pretty well. I just don't really reach for them, and I have a drawer full of these gel pots, and I really like them. I just don't ever reach for them, so I'm not quite sure why. You can do 1 coat coverage. However, I did do 2 coats of coverage. I only left 1 in for the video. Um, but yeah, you can do 2 coat coverage. The point of this video was to show, I guess, another way to save if you're practicing doing nails by doing a fill on your flexi hand and not always doing a full set. And then also the point was to show that you can do a fill with the Gel X tips. And of course you don't see the wear and tear because it's on my flexi hand. But like I said, I've done it on myself, and I do have a full coverage tips playlist that you can check out and see me doing a fill using full coverage tips. So you just want to go in with this with long strokes. You kind of want to keep your strokes from the cuticle to the tip of the nail, so that way you don't have any streaks. And if you wait a while, it does take a while, but this will self level. So on this nail, I wanted to do a French, and you guys, this is my first time trying to do a painted on French with gel polish. I know back in the day when I used to do my nails, I used to do it on myself, but I would have those little stickers. So this is like the first time I've ever tried to freehand it, and I'm going to say it came out pretty good for my first time. You will see the after picture. You can see that the nail isn't crisp. The line isn't crisp. But for my first time, I liked how they came out. And I don't know. I think they came out pretty cute. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. I ended up doing 2 coats of this polish, even though it really didn't need it. But I wanted to smooth out a little bit more some of the lines that came from painting it on. I didn't let it self-level enough before I cured it. So I didn't show the top coating or the second coat because it was really uneventful. These nails already look shiny, so I didn't want the video to be too long. And like I said, the point of the video was just kind of how you can save money when you're practicing using your flexi hand, and then just to show that you can do a fill with the Gel X tips. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below, especially about doing, I guess, freehand designs, or like painting your lines with freehand, I guess you call it. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Let me know how you guys are with that. Any tips you guys have, definitely let me know in the comments down below. And I just want to say I do appreciate all of my subscribers. I appreciate everyone that comments on my videos. I try and comment back as much as I can. I appreciate the engagement. It really helps my channel a lot. I also want to say that I do now have memberships on my channel, and I only have 1 level right now, and that might change, but definitely check that out. The only level that I have, definitely I will be doing channel shout outs for my members with channels. I will be doing collabs with my members, and also my members will receive once a month a code for my website, a discount code for my cuticle oils and my cuticle butters. So that's just another thing that I have going on. So if you're interested, definitely check that out. Yeah, and you should see next to the subscribe button, you should see a membership button right next to it. If it's not there, definitely let me know and I'll figure out why. But if you are interested in memberships, definitely check that out. If you're not already subscribed to my channel, please do so. Please make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you leave a comment down below, and I will let you guys go for now, and I will be back soon for another video. Thank you so very much for watching.